Two 3D artists can start at the same time. Same tutorials, same software, same motivation. 5 years later, one is working professionally. The other is still almost there. That gap isn't talent. It's something else. This video isn't about flexing success stories, and it's not about putting anyone down. It's about explaining a pattern that keeps repeating in the 3D industry, and why most people misunderstand it. Because once you see it, the whole career puzzle makes sense. Here's what confuses people. The artists who make it aren't always the most skilled. They're not always the fastest learners, or the most obsessed. So why them? Why do they get through, while others slowly fade out? The answer is uncomfortable, but simple. Most 3D artists believe the career works like this. Skill, recognition, opportunity, stability. So they grind skills endlessly, waiting for the moment everything clicks. But that moment rarely comes. Not because they're bad, but because the system doesn't work that way. They pour years into practicing Blender, modeling, or animation, waiting for that big break when talent alone gets spotted. But this rarely happens. Not because their work lacks quality, but because the industry ignores isolated skill. Skills alone stay hidden without visibility. No one scouts random portfolios endlessly. Recognition demands networking at events, online shares, or studio tests, not just grinding in isolation. Opportunities arise from relationships and timely pitches, not passive waiting, as pipelines favor connected teams over lone experts. Stability comes from consistent gigs built via relationships, not a single click. Start small, share WIPs publicly, join Discord groups, enter contests. Pros succeed by marketing skills actively while building them, turning the system into an advantage. Here's the real divider. The artists who make it think like builders. The ones who don't think like students. Students keep preparing. Builders start shipping. Builders pick a lane early. Finish projects. Show work publicly. Learn from feedback. Adjust fast. Students stay safe. Builders stay visible. That's the difference. Successful artists treat their work like construction projects, while struggling ones act like eternal learners. Builders jump in and complete things, but students endlessly plan without finishing. Builders choose one skill or style early and stick to it. They finish projects, even imperfect ones, and share them publicly for feedback. Quick adjustments follow, turning ideas into real results. Students keep studying tutorials or tools without creating. They stay safe by avoiding judgment, so their work never sees the light. No visibility means no growth or opportunities. Builders ship products like a Blender animation or 3D model, staying visible to attract jobs. Students hide in prep mode, missing the real divider: action over preparation. This truth hurts because preparation feels productive. Watching tutorials feels like progress. Polishing endlessly feels responsible. But careers don't reward preparation. They reward clarity, output, and positioning. And most artists never cross that mental line. Prep, like watching tutorials or tweaking models, endlessly tricks you into feeling busy. It looks safe and smart, yet it produces zero finished work for employers to see. Real success demands shipping demos, reels, or portfolios that scream, "Hire me," with strong output. Most stay stuck prepping because crossing to output feels scary. Reels get judged, failures show. Winners push past, iterating publicly until they land roles. Pros make it by treating art as a business, not just craft. Build from preparation's trap by setting output deadlines. Finish one Blender scene weekly, no matter what. Polish just enough to communicate ideas clearly, then post on ArtStation or LinkedIn. Track wins like feedback or gigs, not hours spent. Momentum beats perfection every time. So if working harder isn't the answer, what specific habits do successful 3D artists share early on? What do they stop doing that others can't let go of? and what single shift creates momentum instead of burnout. That's where things get interesting. If you want honest breakdowns of how 3D careers actually work, not just how to use software, subscribe. This channel is about why some artists move forward, while others stay stuck doing everything right. Next video, I'll break down the first shift every successful 3D artist makes.